watch your back.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Need to keep going.
The sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
Her violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakeward.
The sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I suppose such wicked killers deserve wicked ends.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guest. We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children. You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
Speak. Looks like there was a fight. No love lost between Dwergar and Myconids, it seems.
Don't touch me.
A long way to go still.
What now? Go ahead. I'm listening. Need something?
A camp. Looks like it's been sitting empty a while. Might as well.
for an ambush. Oh, I could go for a good meal.
What? Gek? Got someone sneaking up on us? What's this? Got ourselves an infiltrator? You move pretty quietly. Not quietly enough for my liking, though. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His gnarled fist grips an axe.
Fine. I'll let you live. But spoil my hunt, and you're dead. Told you. Hunting. Slave ran away. Took Sergeant Thrinn's boots. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrinn's hide. Oh, look at that. Swift work. You could teach our slaves a thing or two. You want to take those boots to Sergeant Trinn in the camp across the Ebon Lake? I'll stay back here. See if I can find some more gnomes. A few more, and I reckon I could become a true soul.
I must keep going.
Nothing for you here. Cross the Ebon Lake to the Sergeant. Or drown in it for all I care.
What creatures live in waters this dark?
curious.
Something over there.
What's this? Tread carefully.
Nothing for you here. Cross the Ebonite to the sergeant, or drown in it for all I care.
Half the squad dead for the sake of one runaway. Crack! If you need attention, see Gek.
Careful, I bite.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
Wits and blades always sharp.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children. You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear? A new harmony. Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Dwergar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spore shows you a drow striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
Do you see? Indulge one demand and it only breeds another.
I ask a boon, and will give one in return. The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return.
Speak.
Yes?
Onward then.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
Speak. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
Glory. We search for the adamantine forge. Dorn, each held knowledge none would share. Secret to its operation, book disguised by magic. Dawn knows, but cannot tell. Battle with rival, summoned spectator.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
The forge again? Hells. We know everything bar how it smells.
This must be the book that dead drow spoke of. Magic's hiding its true contents.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals. If the drow's corpse is to be believed, it's something else entirely. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine. The crystal shines only faintly. A memory shard, the wizard had called it. The The crystal's glow swells, drawing you into its depths. You are transported somewhere deep, loud, and hot as the hells themselves. Within the Underdark's bowels, beyond an ancient stronghold, hovers a giant hammer, waiting to fall. An echoing clang, and you're back to yourself, left only with a firm sense of a place, a grand forge.
What am I to do?
Look at that! Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough. Love? Never heard of it. Balin's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
getting lost like that?
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it. Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss. Probably. But Balin in his right mind wasn't worth half of noble stock. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it. Might as well go myself.
Fleshwalker, tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
It shivers in resonance with your remembered pain. It reveals its own home in reply, a humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Dwergar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Dwergar rot. I mean to join you. Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together. It is time. We take death to the Dwergar. I must see it for myself. Lead me to the rot. I wish to see it fester. The fanfare is sung. The rot is cleansed. Come, we must speak. The tumor is excised. The Dwergar are dead. Here I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of glut, there may be no spore. eliminate the other sovereign. A tune of division, yours to sing. 3 scrolls in all. Keep your allies steady, and your foes fearful. Melodies of peace, even in war. A gift of circle glut. A fate it has earned. My circle long suffered while the Dwergar flourished. I sang to Spore for help, yet it cowered in the grotto and let my people be slaughtered. Choose, smooth mind. Help me grow a mighty circle and reap the reward, or protect the precious poltroon as it waits for the circle of glut to devour it whole. Come then, bring me to Spore and I will sing its doom. The age of glut begins. Eliminate Spore. The circle must pay for its failures. Come to the circle. I will await there.
Hey, good looking.
My faith will guide me.
What's cooking?
Can't afford to stay idle.
vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
You! What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you? Damn! The sergeant will be pissed about her boots. Come on, let's get you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened. The rest of you, keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
Sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on true soul Nere's prick.
Drugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon, Greyman? Another slave for the dig?
Aye. She speaks true. Found the hoon sailing Gek's skiff.
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers. What are you looking at? Move.
Go on.
Speak. It is done.
This true soul Nere's stuck behind a rockfall, is he? Forgive me if I'm in no hurry to go digging him out. That's the spirit.
Time for a conversation.
So, are we saving this Nere from suffocating or leaving him to die? I'm fine with either, naturally. The last thing I want to do is ruin these nails digging through rock. Cults, really? Oh, saving a drow I can understand, but saving gnomes? Oh. But if you insist on being a hero, I won't get in your way. Just don't expect me to help, either. I was so hoping you'd say that. Until later, then.
Nasty way to go. Suffocating slowly under a ton of rubble. Not a fate I'd personally relish.
Speak.
We need to get that Nere guy unstuck, or those gnomes are done for. Come on, focus.
Well met.
Hey ho.
What's next?
Keep a blade close.
Wanna dance?
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Blackets will be done.
What a day.
This stonework looks more suited to the surface than the Underdark. Who built this?
Whoever built it, they let it rot for ages.
Displaying a drow corpse in the Underdark. Someone's trying to make a statement.
So, are you greeting invisible beings or just losing your mind?
The echoes, listen. They're coming from 3 directions.
Losing your mind it is. Probably the tadpole. The weirdest things seem to be.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Cultists, threat to Baldur's Gate. Jaheira's orders.
The name sounds familiar. A Harper leader, if I recall.
Dwergar cultist. True soul's command. Last light, a safe haven in shadows. Have none. God, interrogate. Mind.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Hey, stick shit!
It's Skick Pit, you piss pot.
That's what I said! Stick shit!
My mug's gone dry, stick shit.
You heard her, stick shit! Fill her up! Another hour, stick shit!
Piss pot.
You flirt! Now jump to it! Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows.
Cruelty like that poisons the soul. Till one day, you drop dead, or the person you're fucking with snaps and puts a sword in your eye.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. Hold out your hands, Hoon.
You heard the man. Let's see him.
Scout all you want. You got 5 working fingers. Perfect for digging. You want Nere? You claw him out. My drinking hand's busy. And you'll appreciate how few shits I have to give you. Hey! Stick shit! Where's my drink?
Coming right up, piss pot.
Stick shit talks like smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to smug, nasty prick.
Piss off. My side? I heard the piss pot. You're a true soul, same as Nere. So like I said, piss off. Ha! Fuller? mother was mad as a rutting badger, but she weren't a friend of any true soul. What about piss off, do you? Hold on. You aren't just talking shit, are you? Then shh. Keep it low. Don't let them hear you. Now, why in the hottest hells would a true soul be helping me? Free from your mouth, I hope. Go on then, split them open. I'm not gonna stop you. But you better finish the job, 'cause I'll be the one to suffer if you don't. Ain't you hearing me, prickhole? Piss off to every last hell. How about a thank you?
How about I chop off?
Shove off! I'm not sharing.
Alcohol, an odd vice for Dwergar, prone to triggering ancestral memories of brutal illithid enslavement.
And that yammering pisshole's bad news for your lifespan, but you keep flapping it.
Through the Dwergar's ears, you hear the sizzle of burning flesh and the screams of tortured young. Old pain felt anew.
Shit! Shit! Beat it! True hole, before I start beating you!
Starting to rot.
You still hanging around?
Use it. Don't like strangers here. But Absolute must have took you in. Me? Who else? My spiders sussed him out of hiding, then Near taught him a thing or two, and I let him fly. Caught him sniffing around. Easy marks. Had the stench of the Toplands. Hung them here as a warning. Ain't no one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
Yes?
Gold accents aren't too tarnished. Chip them off and melt them.
Absolutely not.
I'd better do the
Killing
talking.
history itself. How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge.
And you have been thorough? Sulphur. Of course! The rocks have been altered by hellfire! Alas, you've left me with more questions than answers. My survey continues. Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then.
What brought it down, you think?
A quake of some sort, perhaps? Just a theory.
Defender of the people. That hit the spot.
Look where the
Tired. Sleep. Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
The name means little to you, yet your heart pulses to its rhythm. Thorm. Thorm.
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hellbeast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone until the Neere came. I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows. I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men, crashing and smashing. I outlived my mother and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die.
Afraid of Thom.
Do not think on it further. Rest. I will see you safe.
Oh, are those two still talking?
My faith protects me.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor. You immediately recognize the symbol of your lady. You know these uniforms. These people were Dark Justiciars, an honorary order within the priesthood of Shah.
If it managed to murder a group of Sharans, we had better watch our step.
Keep your distance, darling. Simple. No Dwergar made this. The design looked Sharan.
What's next, I wonder? Trust no one.
Blacket's will be done.
Let's march!
Where am I needed? Lovely day, this. For now.
How delicious. dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Let's crack it open. Non-fit for children. That might be worth a look. A poor imitation. I see you, you sneaky little shapeshifter. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. unfitting job. A poem, Tish. I see you. You sneak. A secret room or just graffiti? Hard to say.
That orb. It's a scrying eye. Someone's watching.
Best be on our guard.
Whoever those skeletons were the others found.
No time to dally.
The pride of the gate.
You, grab a cane and whip these droognin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. Damn right I do. Getting cramps in my arm trying to whip the droognin beasts back to work. Now get to the caning, before I thrash you instead. Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers.
Could fetch him some moss.
A word, if I may.
Shove moss in your...
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die! Oh, death. Fire. I can smell it. It is too much. Too much. Anger. I can't hold it in. Yes. They made the pain. Now they feel it.
Bloody Rotha, you've lost it. Put them down, and the jar too.
I've missed this.
Holding back.
My faith will protect me.
Bye forever, pal.
The pride of the gate.
Grey One's gone. Good. We'll stay here until it's safe to leave. For killing Grey Ones? Yes, I will do this.
Sure, why not?
Dwergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave.
Grey One's gone. Good. We'll stay here until it's safe to leave.
Someone there?
Corpse seems willing to speak, but not to its killer.
There is work to do.
Corpse seems willing to speak, but not to its killer.
Glimmering specks in that slag. Hardly worth the trouble of mining.
Where am I needed?
I wonder what the next move is. Let's get on with it.
The pride of the gate.
Don't burn yourself.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Let's see what we have here.
The past is nearer than we think. We simply must dig. Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then.
thievery is not permitted here. Unfortunately for you, killing thieves is positively encouraged.
Statue, you think?
Human, certainly.
Scargill's still at it then.
Prick ain't stopped caning those beasts last I saw, and he still ain't broke through.
You prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Charming. Hell is truly where we make it.
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders. Poorly, obviously. Tunnel collapsed on a true soul. Absolute's going to eat my liver. Now move! I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnel's collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get Near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Near said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. Not a one. Unless you count tacking aboleth fangs to my whipping cane. That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the drow out.
Better take a look.
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
A true soul. True soul. Finally. You must clear rubble. Spilling poison. Expedition. Passage trapped. Gnomes useless. Don't trust mercs. Get me out!
The view through Nere's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. Resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris, while two others lie dead at Nere's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Nere's frustration, tinged with rage, as the connection fades.
Being a true soul leaves you unconcerned about your tadpole. Or unaware.
You pricks got some nerve.
We meant to
Clean
turn
up
out
this
like
mess.
that.
Near dies.
Blissful idiots who thought they were talking
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
Let's see what I can glean.
Go on already. Ignite the powder.
Bugger off! You're distracting the slaves. They run, you're dead. Remember, things could all...
Where the gnomes
pricks got some. Clean up this mess. Near dies.
Let's see what's to be said.
And that goes for novices too. Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders. Dead. Drugnan Geck. Figured I could count on him. Lesson damn well learned. Now move! I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul Near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Never thought I'd see these back. Nasty sneak gave even Gek the slip. Crafty little shits, these ones. You need a stiff cane to keep them in line. Here then. His bounty's yours. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenant, get Near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Near said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone see it. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. Not a one. Unless you count tacking aboleth fangs to my whipping cane. That's so.
Things could always get worse for you.
The slowest of you lot.
Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out! Keep digging! Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster!
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches it.
Finally! You must...
View through Nere's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble, a few moving figures. The blur is while two others, you sense Nere's frustration, tinged with rage.
Unconcerned about your tadpole.
And that goes for novices.
Unaware.
Are we meant to turn out like that? Blissful idiots who thought they were talking to their god.
Tricks did harm the true soul!
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rothe in heat.
Well met.
Yes.
My sister's in there! Myrna! Myrna, can you hear me?
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
We'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Tell the sergeant where she went. Beltron's still trapped with that maniac Near.
Forget the smoke powder. They'd kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
Great gods. How could you know that?
Ghosts? No, that can't be. This must be a joke.
Oh, damn it, Larida. We've lost enough of us. I'm not losing Beldron too. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in, and I know a way to get them out.
Bug, please. True Soul Near will... You know what he'll do.
I've got no choice, Larida. We have to chance it. A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomene, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out. Incredible news. Drop it near the cave-in and set it alight.
You prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads grow.
Waiting for Trinn to blow a gasket and start kicking the rubble. Best thing I've seen in a 10-day. Either part with coin or jog on. Don't want to miss any of this. Come back anytime. I'll be here, enjoying the show.
Back on your feet or I'll bite yourself. One by
Friends still ain't those pricks will get nowhere with just axes. Trinn's gone and touched in their head.
That's the cult's doing. Donald joined up too.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move.
Remember, things could always get worse for you.
You prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
You sense Nere's frustration.
Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
Choking! Dig out of here!
You sense Nere's frustration.
Keep digging!
You sense Nere.
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster!
Let's see this done.
Indiscreet killing has earned you a new foe.
Keep crying for your
Back on
sister,
your feet, or
and I'll
bite
personally
your
rip
one
off
by
her head when you dig her out!
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it.
Right, better get to it.
Rick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess.
Keep digging!
And that goes for novices too.
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster! Beldronu!
Finally. Worthless slaves. Your incompetence has been my ruin. Nere does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious.
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
Seems simple enough.
Out of the way!
One spark and it blows.
Keep digging!
Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
Blast the thing to bits!
Finally! Beltron, can you hear me? Beltron!
Finally. Worthless slaves. Your incompetence has been my ruin. Nere does not fail.
Beldronu! No!
Trinn. The Absolute gave you everything. And this fiasco is how you reward her?
Me and mine worked flat out. I was cracking the whip day and night. Tell him, true soul.
My head. I walk among traitors. Ne'er pities you, Trynn. Your errors and excuses. And your sorry end. Hells. As for you, true soul.
Your skull buzzes, and you see your own face through Nere's eyes.
You've got one final chance to cut down the Dwergar, every last one. The Absolute commands it. Heathen! You shame the Absolute. Dwergar, this true soul has betrayed us. Let her blood prove your devotion.
If it means getting paid, my blade is yours.
Finally! Beltron, can you hear me?
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Nere does not fail. You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. You dare speak to me without due reverence. That was your first and last mistake. Trynn, carve out her heart and serve it to the Rope. If she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her.
Dwergar, this true soul has betrayed us. Let her blood prove your devotion.
Hungry for the slaughter. Break them.
I will not know fear.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Belldron! I was so worried. Did Near hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Iron Hand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Here, the Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Wulbren gone, that falls to me. No, debt's a stone round your neck, and we Iron Hands like to walk tall. We'll be fine. It's Wulbren I'm worried for. He was sent on to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Wulbren. He knows things. Things they want to know too. You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements. It is. And if the pick swung the other way, I'd expect Wulbren to do the same. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together.
No. By the gods. Belldron, are you all right?
Lunkbug. Better now that I'm with you.
God. When Near...
put it out of your mind. I'm here now. It's not right. Not right. I'm so sorry.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Corridor. Triggered old trap. Cave in. Find path to temple. Orders of general. General's necromancer. Balthazar. Mercenaries. Absolute unites. True soul.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions. The decaying corpse lies before you. The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
Oh, you're covered in dust and... Wait, is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing, it's nothing, I swear.
I'm your object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Broken trash. It's just full of dust.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic. This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Boots. No. Thief. True souls. Near. Disciple. Thrill. Absolute's favorite. Speaks with general. True soul. Cave in. Trapped. Eleanor Trynn. Sergeant. Absolute.
spell's power wanes, you can ask no more questions.
No. Stop fussing. It's nothing, I can't be.
I'm your husband. It's my job. I wouldn't have it any other way.
My sister! Dead by Nere's hand! Mana, I'm so sorry. Please, no. Mana, it can't be.
Well, hello. A curious mask. It's almost cute. A marigold mask, no less. Hell's foot soldiers.
God.
I'd love to, thanks.
At the ready.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. Maggots will be done.
Not right. Not right. So sorry.
Trust no one.
Damn drought. He did this to
Nina
you.
and Wiki, did they suffer?
It was over in the flesh. They're at peace now. Praise Iron Hand.
Could have been you. I can't bear to think about it.
You don't need to. We're together. That's what matters. Please. Mud.
Should be easy.
You're covered in dust and... Wait. Is that a bruise?
No. It's nothing, I swear.
Well,
I'm your husband. It's my job. I wouldn't have it. God. When near.
Shh. Put it out of your mind. I'm here now. Damn drought. He did this to you.
Nina and Wiki, did they suffer?
It was over in the flesh. They're at peace now. Praise Iron Hand.
Could have been you. I can't bear to think about it.
You don't need to. We're together. Please. That's what matters. Mud. Can't be.
You're covered in dust and... Wait. Is that a bruise there?
Selûne did call forth the moon and the stars. Shah cloaked them in shadow to cover our scars.
I'm ready. Worth talking to, perhaps.
Shit! You did it! What now? Free! Glory to Iron Hand! I'll join the others. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
Just check for anything useful. Half a pin. How did it get all the way down here?
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Speak. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
The boat beckons you aboard. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Me? No, gnomes. We're fiddling with rubble yonder. Hunting runaway slave. Across the Ebon Lake. Hunter, Reaver, warrior of the Absolute. Hunter, warrior, sworn to the Absolute.
The corpse does not stir. It will answer no more questions. corpse has nothing to say.
Ah, the mushroom hunter. Have you made any new discoveries? I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough. Oh, a fascinating topic. May I ask the reason for your interest? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zirkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No cell morphosis? That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted? I have broken free from the Elder Brain's yoke. I no longer serve the grand design. I ask that you refrain from violence, while I respect that your opinion of my kind may not change. A collective quest to eliminate the Gith and enslave all other humanoids. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
As the Meloam's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. I can only theorize, but I suspect your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
I thought it was always agonizing, Omelium.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point. Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timusk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric. The southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
May your travels be safe and swift. I have never seen anything like it, Blur. Is my species evolved?
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking.
Well, hello.
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalogue. How is your more personal research progressing?
Somehow you look worse than last we saw.
Thanks, boss. We'll be looking a lot worse if not for help from a friend.
Aye, same as us, I expect.
No need for me to ask how you fared. Some of my kin have already made it here, safe and sound. It's past time we were back in the city. But if you find yourself there, call on us. The Iron Hand gnomes are good friends to have. I heard about Wulbren. But the cause is bigger than any one of us. You've made sure his work is done, even if he's not there to see it. He'd be grateful.
You saved my skin, but there's more bastards out there. For everyone you kill, paint on me.
Last I saw you. Thanks again for offing that drow. Only made it here because of you. But I can't stop thinking about the rest of us. Stuck in Moonrise with a bunch of sadists. Poor bastards.
We've had some rest. Maybe we can still go back for the others.
No, Lumper. Our work is bigger than...
Peacebringer, be at home. The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
I don't know half of what they're saying, but at least they're peaceful.
Yes.
Got to press on.
The corpse twitches in response to the spell, and you note its delicate filaments. It had been merely a child. Like its living counterparts, the corpse speaks in your mind.
To grow, to know, to be one with the circle. Burn, great wars, hurt, hurt, hurt. Magic behind the door. Floating, knowing, seeing, hearing, all together, never apart. No death. No death.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Same as us, I expect.
We've had some rest.
I don't know half of what they're saying, but at least they're peaceful.
Somehow you look worse than last I saw you.
Thanks, boss. We'll be looking a lot worse if not for help from a friend.
Aye, same as us, I expect.
Huh!
We've had some rest. Maybe we can still go back for the others.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
He's bigger than any one of us. Even
The corpse has nothing to say.
I don't know half of what they're saying, but at least they're peaceful.
others.
No, Lunkbug. Our work is bigger than any one of us, even Wolverine.
But at such an accelerated rate.
I don't know.
Peacebringer, be at home.
Fuller, somehow you look worse than last I saw you.
Thanks, boss.
Have some rest. Maybe we can still go back to the others.
I don't know half of what they're saying, but at least they're peaceful.
Eliminate Spore. The Circle must pay for its failures.
Careful, I bite.
For what?
Of course, it was Bibblebeck.
That's old idiot.
Eliminate Spore. The Circle must pay for its failures.
There's no time to waste.
on. Come on. What are you hiding? Can you summon the dead? Bring them back? Can you... can you shut up and let me read? What? No, not you. I was just perusing this little finder. Will you shut up? Forgive me. This book reads you more than you read it. I mean, it plays with your mind. There are secrets here, but the book has spirits. They fight you every step of the way. I barely opened it when they started whispering from the shadows. Now, every time I open it, the voices surge back into my mind. I can't reason with them. They exist to protect that book. I don't know. That's the point. The secret. Someone went through a lot of trouble to protect this tome. It has to be something more than a book of cantrips. Still, I doubt this will help us with our parascience. Maybe it's better to put it aside for now. As long as those spirits remember their mission, I doubt it. Keeping the book safe is all they know. But still, we live in hope, figuratively speaking. Yes?
Speak.
How can I help?
What's on your mind?
Well met.